Let's start getting into the more of the business side of what you do, Dave. When I meet with people, a lot of times they're starting out with social media, or they're just getting started with moving beyond a website, and they've heard that they should take videos with their flip phone, or they've heard that they need a video camera in their office to capture those moments when something really great happens, but they're not really quite sure exactly what's supposed to really happen there. So I describe it a little bit and I give them some advice, but my main advice to them is, if you're serious about doing some videos for your business, either hire somebody who knows what they're doing, or if you're fairly good at it yourself, you can do it. But my advice is to get a YouTube channel. So from your perspective as a videographer, take a couple of minutes, please, if you will, and talk to the listeners about the importance of YouTube from your perspective and using videos for your business.
Okay. Well, as far as getting a YouTube channel, it's worth the financial investment, which is nothing.
The 5 minutes it takes to fill out the form.
And that's amazing. And,
yeah.
and the fact that all this stuff is available to you online, Facebook, YouTube, and it's free. So there's no reason not to take advantage of it. You wouldn't have a website, and you wouldn't have a web presence without photos. I mean, that's kind of a given. Well, we've gotten to the point now where video bandwidth is such that, I wouldn't have said this 10 years ago or 5 years ago, but bandwidth is such that you almost can't have a website now without video, because it's just so common, and it's become so common. And you could put your videos right on your website, but then people have to go to your website to see them. By having them on YouTube, which of course hopefully we've all heard by now is the second largest search engine right behind Google.
Right.
They're out there, and it's more exposure, and it's free exposure. Your video's out there with the right keywords, people can stumble across it. Instead of your website driving people to your YouTube channel to see the videos, your YouTube channel and your videos could actually be driving people to your website. It helps in search engine optimization, all these strategies that I don't know about. So you would, look to a marketing professional like, say, Leap Year Marketing.
Thanks for the plug.
Not a
but
problem.
It's true. I mean, but there's some depth behind doing the videos. It's not just trying to keep up with the Joneses. There's actually real theory and real reasons why you want to do these things, and not just to be out there because.
Well, absolutely. I mean, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and a video is definitely worth 1,000 pictures. It goes back the same thing could be said when we were talking about earlier with the video, biographies. I have photographs of my parents' parents, or even their parents, and to me it's a photo of a bunch of people. You see a video where somebody's talking, and you can hear them, you can see their mannerisms, gauge their sense of humor, and it's the same for a business. You get a feel for the person behind that company, the person that's running it. How many times would you say, "Oh God, I wish I could get people to see my showroom because it's beautiful, and if they could just see my showroom, they'd want to come to our store."
Right, if I can just get them in the door.
Right. Well, now you can do that.
Right.
You can get them in the door using video.
Sure.
Now, should you grab a flip phone and just shoot it yourself? You could.
I don't recommend it, just so you know.
Right. Well, one of the things that when I equate is, I asked them, well, who did your business cards? And they said, well, I had a professional printer, and well, who did that brochure? Oh, well, I had a graphic artist design it, and then a printer did it, and it's the same with video.
Sure.
You wouldn't take out some magic markers and make up your business cards.
I wouldn't recommend that either.
No, of course not. And the video is just also an extension of your company.
Sure.
And I'm a big do-it-yourselfer, and I believe if you can do it yourself, then go for it. But if you can't do it yourself and make it look as good as it needs to, then that's the time to bring in a professional.
Sure. And I'll add one more thing to that, Dave, and that is that from a marketing perspective, doing videos and doing them properly, professionally on your website and other locations lends credibility to your business. It allows your clients and potential clients to see that you are up on technology and that you are doing everything you can that's available to you to get their attention and to describe to them what your services are. So I always recommend it to people, and again, to have it professionally done, it's something it represents you, and you need it to be a number one. So,
right. And the nice thing about having it on YouTube is it's out there, and it's not only searchable on YouTube, but now you can always, of course, link to it on all of your social media.
True.
And I could mention, of course, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, but that's just the beginning.
Yes, it is.
There are social media platforms I don't even know about.
Yeah, there are thousands now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And by having them all based on YouTube, they're all accessible.
They're all feeding, yes. Well, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll be speaking more with Dave Waldman from B2B Video Solutions and Treasured Memories Video. When we come back after